I want to talk about the legal technicalities of Catherine and Patricio's marriage. As I said, watch out for marriages that take place before the play is over. We Katerina gets married off stage. All religious ceremonies are held off stage. It would be considered blasphemy otherwise. So we're never going to see the wedding. If you're watching a movie made from a Shakespeare play or watching a Shakespeare play, and they show you a wedding or a funeral, or whatever, they've somehow found a way to import that or make that up. They actually don't have lines for that. We see it off stage, and then like we have her kind of honeymoon in torture camp, essentially, where she's deprived of sleep, food, etc. When was a marriage legal in Shakespeare's Europe and Shakespeare's England and in actually Western Europe more generally? Two things had to happen. The ceremony had to happen, and technically you didn't even need a clergyman, but that was very much recommended. There's the sacrament of marriage, there's the contract of marriage, and then the safest thing, it's really done once it's consummated. Once the bride and groom sleep together, have sex, have sexual intercourse. Remember, there's no divorce. There are annulments. So I would point out this. It is clear in the sleepless night where Patricio is beating everyone in the household except Katharina, throwing the bedclothes around, the pillows, whatever, shouting at her, giving her nothing to eat, giving her no rest, not letting her sleep. It's very different from the normal bride gets no sleep of the traditional early modern wedding night. Ha ha ha, the bride's not going to sleep because she's going to be up all night having sex. Here, we're told that by one of the servants that Patricio's giving her a lecture on continence, on self-control, particularly sexual self-control. It seems highly likely they have not consummated their marriage before he takes her home to her father's house. Let me say this, and this is as far as I will go. If Catherine, the only way to make any case that Catherine is a volunteer that I can see is this one. If Catherine wants out of this marriage, the best thing she can do is go back to her father's house with the marriage unconsummated. This is the perfect way to set up annulment proceedings. Hell yes. The Patricio takes his wife, who is treated terribly, given every reason to leave, but not consummated, not done the sexual and legal formality, not really sealed the deal. Taking her back to her father's house at this moment is really opening up for her to leave him. Okay, to argue against my point, her father doesn't seems to be on his side, not hers. In general, this is a conspiracy of the men. Um, But Petruchio clearly believes, one way or another, that she has either become a volunteer or that he's broken her already, one way or another. But if she is in any way a volunteer, it happens when she goes back to Padua to her father's house, not 100% legally married yet, and doesn't use that opportunity to get out.